Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for another Mass Effect 1 run through with a recording session. So where we left off at, we found out the Saren appears to be getting slightly indoctrinated and feels like he's not by the Reapers, mainly Sovereign at this time. We realize the Reapers, as far as Sovereign can be concerned, is telling us they exist.
Commander.
And let me get through this real quick.
I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry. I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Alright. So again, we found out the Reapers, as far as what Sovereign is telling us, do exist. Spoiler alert. As far as I'm concerned, it seems like we're doing pretty well into this, and I think I forgot to do it in previous episodes, but I'm recording probably like maybe, I think this is my maybe third or fourth time I've tried to record in one day. And I realized, and I almost forgot, is today is December 7th. So for anybody out there, happy belated Pearl Harbor Day, because by the time you guys see this video, it's probably going to be into January. So that's the only bad thing. I would like to post more videos online, it's just I don't want to ruin my content too much by posting, like putting myself up to 2 videos a day. I think 1 a day is pretty good. I even post it on holidays so people have something to watch. Because I want to try to get as much content as I can out. Russia's campaign, I think I'm just now uploading. So that's gonna be a fun one. I still got videos I gotta edit off of that. That's why I'm not too sure how much more Mass Effect I want to play today. I don't know when I'll have time to record again, but I theoretically have a lot of time to edit it. So as long as I get Russia's campaign 100% of the way done, and it's all created, I just have to go back and rewatch it, because I think there was a couple times where I had phone calls interrupt or I had something happen, so it basically made me stop it. I know in one case, I have one episode I think I made mention of that I had a phone call, but I kept playing, so I didn't edit it out because I didn't want to take away any of the information that you guys are going to be seeing. The only thing you'll hear is my headset going from off to on. So I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, it seems like everybody's pretty emotionally hit by the fact that we lost Ashley. It does kind of suck that we lose one of the characters in this game. I wish you could have kept both Kate and her alive. It'd be interesting to see that, but there's nothing you can do about it, because the way BioWare played it was you can keep one alive or none. It sucks you get the choice there, but usually I think it depends on the character you're playing as. I think some people, if they were, male characters, I think they usually tend to keep Ashley alive and they get Caden killed. But if somebody decides to go with Liara, they end up letting Ashley die, and sometimes they'll keep Caden. Same thing can happen as if female characters, you can keep Caden alive. In this case, in this scenario, for this character story, this is the one I'm doing with it. So, if you happen to want to go with Liara, or you choose none of them, you could choose to keep basically anybody alive or dead. It's up to you. I do like that decision making, though. It makes you consider the impact Mass Effect 2 and 3 is going to have from your decisions.
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
Just go straight
You
into
seem
it.
decisive then, Lieutenant. Why so hesitant now?
I don't want to distract you too much. The deeper we get into this mess, the bigger it seems. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. That's funny. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
Was Rana all right?
Rana? Yeah. Yeah, she was fine. We never really, we stopped talking after that.
Tell me what happened.
Rana had a gentle heart. She loved everyone. Vernus terrified her. We all protected her from him. Everyone who loved her. But after what I did to him, she was terrified of me too. Anyway, this is, I had a point here. Aliens are individuals. Just because one's an ass doesn't mean they all are. So, yeah, I hated that Turian. But he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
So that's why you're so self-controlled.
I'm no more disciplined than any other biotic, Shepard. This is all ancient history. I'm over it.
You agonize over doing the right thing and never let yourself lose control. Because Rana spurned you after Vernus died.
That's... all right. Maybe you have a point. Maybe. But I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me. Fully functional human being. I won't be a burden on you. On the crew.
Caden, you're a strong man. Talking about this doesn't make you a whiner, and it doesn't make you immature. It makes you human.
All right, but it's embarrassing you had to tell me that. You're right. I might need to loosen up a little. I'll try. Glad you'll be here when it's over, Shepard. I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
Now, I don't think we could do any more into
We've
this.
wasted enough of your time for
that's
now,
what I thought.
Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? Anything so old, so intelligent.
Yeah, they've been around a while. So were the Turians. We gave them a boot in the ass.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boot, Commander.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Alright, so that's done with him. As I said, I don't know how much more recording I'm going to do. I think I have a lot of time to edit videos. Like, I probably could spend most of my day tomorrow, probably on Saturday, doing this. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to want to record anymore or not.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I can handle the responsibility of command, but if I don't stop Saren, the entire galaxy gets wiped out.
I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. So we're done with Liara, so I don't really talk to Dr. Chakwas too much in Mass Effect 1. She doesn't really have too much to talk about. Mass Effect 2, they do open her up a little bit more, and then 3, they definitely do it a lot better.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So again, we lose access to Ashley as a squad mate completely. There's one thing I do wish. I wish they could have had like something, I don't know, over here of hers. You know, just like as a parting gift for it. I mean, because it just kind of sucks that you just lose her completely. Like, the last thing you see is her just sitting there trying to hold out at the nuke site. Just trying to hold it off. I wish they would have left like some personal belonging maybe you can give to her family or something like that. I think that would have been a little bit nice thing to add to it.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, last person we gotta get in touch with is Tali, and then we can basically go back up to Galaxy Map. I've decided that I won't do Terra Nova yet. What I'm gonna do is Pinnacle Station and then the Luna mission. And then when we get back on the ship, I'll sit there and see what time it is for me. I do really want to record as much as I can right now, but I just don't know. I gotta make a decision on that.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. So yeah, Engineer Adams, he also doesn't have really too much else to add to it. There's a lot of characters they put into this that don't talk, but one person we do need to talk to is Commander Kirihari.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
It's fun listening to him talk because I just shut the elevator and ignore him. It's kind of an asshole thing to do, but what else am I gonna do? Yeah, I've been hoping that the Russia campaign does pretty well too. I noticed that Poland, some of the episodes get more views than others, but it's doing much better, I think, than the Great Britain campaign. So I think a lot of people have been enjoying it. Alright, so what we'll do is go ahead and begin the march. So what we're going to do is head to Pinnacle Station. This is where we can do some training here. Again, I'm deciding not to do it. It is a bit of extra content I could add, but trust me, if I don't want to play it, you're not going to want to watch it. I want to do stuff that I think will be fun. I'll show it off to you so you can see it, but that's about it. Then we'll hurry up, do the Luna mission, and then I went this recording session. It'll be, I don't think I really should have to edit too much out of it. It just depends on how long the episode takes. Because Luna mission isn't really a mission, it's just like a quick go in, kill, done, walk out. Alright.
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator.
Commander Shepard.
Go pester Ahern, human. I'm on duty.
Alright, so we'll use this time to use this episode to show
Commander
off.
Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
I'm glad I got the invite. Where do we begin?
You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fared against your competitors.
How does the simulator work?
Talk to Tech Specialist Auckland if you want the technical explanation. Basically, it creates combat scenarios that allow our operatives to build their skills in a safe but realistic environment.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance operatives travel here from all over to try their hand at the simulator. The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
How do I try out a combat scenario?
Go talk to Auckland over in the staging area. He'll set you up and let you choose a scenario.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance scores
yeah,
are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there.
So you run the station and...
Last I checked. It's better than a desk job and a hell of a lot better than retirement. The facility is magnificent. It has all the technological marvels a commander needs to train the perfect soldier. The Turians give their advice. Every so often, I listen to them.
Thanks for the info.
Carry on.
Alright. So basically what you get is when you come here is you can
Don't
talk
worry,
to different...
Commander. Ahern's tough to impress.
Is you basically go through here and you get different missions. It'll tell you... Where's the guy at? He should be around here. There he goes there. Where is the guy I want to talk to though? I think he is. No, he should have been right there. Maybe not. Well, basically what ends up happening is when you come here, there's I think he's supposed to be a Solarian, even though I don't know where the hell he's at right now. For some reason I'm lost. But it will give you access to, oh, I think he's over here, that's right. Open door, yeah. Okay, so what this place basically does is you can do different missions. You guys can see it off of this. It basically shows you what goes on. There's different combat modes, time trials, capture modes, survival, hunt, and it's just basically, I think it's just the 4 game modes. And with the game modes, when you're done with them, is basically once the training's done, you do these missions, you unlock it, you get the high score. Everybody suddenly goes, oh wow, look, he's amazing, you do an amazing job, you're great at this. And eventually I think you do get access to something from Ahern. I forget if it's this game or if it's Mass Effect 2 when that kicks in. I don't remember. But all it really does is it doesn't really give you access to too much. I don't really like doing it all that much. I find it pretty slow and boring to do. I think it is Mass Effect 2 when you get it, but I guess there is a retirement place I guess he goes to that you can get access to. It's just not that useful to me. Also, I don't know if that's supposed to be a really small world or not, but damn, that looks close, and this place ain't getting absorbed into it. Other thing is, it gives you a little bit better, I guess you can get used to the combat feel to this game if you want to do it. I'd say if you haven't gotten used to it by like Eden Prime, maybe this is like a good early place to go to, maybe later, because some of the missions actually do get pretty difficult. There is one mission in particular, once you do all of them, you can do a mission that Ahern does, where you go back to the First Contact War. And in that mission you can get killed, so that's the only thing that sucks with it. But if I remember right, if you do it, it's pretty much, you can just say, oh wow, I did it. I just don't feel like recording it, I don't feel like playing it. I've done it 2 or 3 times, I'm just sick of dealing with it half the time anymore. I just wanted to kind of show off Pinnacle Station so you guys get an idea about what in the hell is going on here. It is somewhat fun to do, it's just, when you do it so many times you just lose interest in it. It is a fun little DLC. I wish they could have did more story driven wise compared to just a little simulation, but that's what they gave us. Alright, so that's good with that. I showed that off. So again, you're back here. Again, you can do those missions if you want to, if anybody ever gets interested in trying to play Mass Effect again for that. I just don't have enough interest to do it. I'll happily show it off, I just don't want to deal with it. So the next thing we're going to end up doing is the local cluster. Now when you look at local cluster, it doesn't name it in particular, but what it means by is soul. More particularly, it's meaning our solar system, so you're basically going back to Earth. So you can see Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, everything you get to see here. Now, Pluto's also in here. The one thing I don't think they make a mention of is, if I try to see, I don't think there's anything else to really find here, is when you play Mass Effect 2 and 3, when you come back here, they get a little bit more in detail with everything. They do try to provide some like little details for each of the planets as best they can. I do wish they could have provided more information on Earth. It just sucks that it says go to the Galactic Codex to get anything. That's the only thing I don't find fun. I wish I could see more on Earth. But the most things we can get is a little bit of details on it, but some of it's kind of blurred out because it mixes in with everything else. But you can kind of get an idea, temperature-wise, on what's going on there. You can go to Mars, you can look at Mars, it kind of shows you the first, some of the settlements they have on there. They have like, you sit there and see the rocks, and you sit there and see the city out in the background. I know they make mention that they wanted to terraform this planet, but they never got around to it yet. I think it would have been neat to see that get terraformed, but I get the idea behind it. At the same time, we gotta actually head here to Luna, so we're going to be heading to the moon. So if you remember back, I think during the first recording, well maybe second recording session, it was when we first got back on the Normandy. When we first got there, it does get a little bit in depth about what you're going to be dealing with when you go here. Because basically there is a simulation, a VI has gone rogue, and so now we're going here to kill it. But I do kind of like the setting they give for us on it. And the fact that I can go on the moon. That's fun. Yeah, I'm on the moon. Also, where we gotta go? It's the Mako, Debris, and then Alliance Training Ground. So this is where we're gonna want to go. So it is kind of neat seeing the Earth off in the background. It's pretty blurry from here, but you get an idea about what you're seeing. Although I don't know which. I don't know which continent that's supposed to be. Now let me see, am I driving the right direction? Theoretically, yes. It does kind of suck that they don't show any of the other planets. I wish they could have like put like the dots or something of them out there just so you could see them. Because I get that you won't be able to see it, but at the same time it's kind of like, well wait a minute, I'm on the moon. There's no real lights blocking anything, but the fact that you can see that nice. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know which continent that's supposed to be. Yeah, I ain't got the details on that. But I do like seeing that because it's kind of like going back into like Neil Armstrong and everything. I actually think I got to correct it. I think I was either playing, I think I was playing the Commonwealth and I was like, or Poland, or I might have been playing as Russia. And me being an idiot, I sat there and said, I went to, and I quote, not the Neil Armstrong Museum, but the Eisenhower Museum for the space stuff. So that I have to correct now. Because I noticed I made that mistake like a dummy. Because I was thinking about Eisenhower at the time for some reason. But yeah, I like kind of being able to go on the moon, it's fun. And I think the other reason they put it in the game is because they know the moon's like that weird. It's that weird thing that we know we all see all the time, but it's the fact that you can actually go on here makes it fun. Although I did figure out a way to cheat the AI out, that's funny. Just drive around in circles, it can't shoot you. Die, bitch. Although the gun ain't nearly as accurate as it could be. No, it is not. I'm just gonna stop doing that. Both dead. Alright. So now the main goal is we gotta figure out which one of these. I think they all lead to the same area, so all we gotta do is enter here. There we go. If I destroy these or not, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Not too worried about that. Let's just get it right into it. That way I can end this. Assault drones are not playing games here. Okay, I gotta quit doing that so often. Alright, then we're playing this game. Yeah, hand grenades. Screw you, AI. Alright, so where is it that I gotta go? It's over here.
I think we're good, Shepard.
So what's ended up happening is we'll go to each room. There's 2 rooms, I believe, here, where one goes on the left, one goes on the right. Either one gives us the same thing. The idea is to destroy VI conduits. So toxic gas is being vented into the bunker. So the AI is trying to keep itself alive, so it is emitting toxins. You might say, well, put on your helmet, demon. No, they don't do the breathing one. I wish they did. It would make sense, but they didn't do it. Because that's all I would do, if it's my opinion. It's like, well, we got these things called oxygen tanks, and we have it on our backs, and we can put it on our helmet. If we just put our helmet on with a mask, it saves us some trouble. It's like, yeah, it's true. And this should be the last one. Yep. Oh no, it's first 3. Shit. Now, if I remember right, yeah, that's why we have 3 different entrances, so yeah, that's why. As I don't think we have any more I can do in here, so I have to keep going to each entrance then. That's what I forgot. I forget what those do. So everybody else is still poisoned. Caden's still glitched the hell out on his health. I still don't know what the hell happened to him. I could go ahead and get those decryptions done and get into those, but I'm not caring. I can live without them. Alright. So this is the next one we got. And then I'm going to point the Mako to the other one we gotta go to, that way I don't forget. So I'll point it that way and point the gun that way. It's easy if you get distracted to get confused between which one you gotta go to.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, so it should be just more of the same. It should just be more advanced drones.
Kill them all!
Infinite ammo! Infinite! Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, the one thing I don't remember is I don't know if it emits different things in each individual one. As I know the first one emits toxins. The second one I don't know if it emits anything or not. Oh yeah, kinetic barriers. Which don't matter. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's like these are actually kind of bad if they mattered. But it's real easy to shoot through them. If anything, they're just a nuisance. I made the assumption that I wish they could have did more for this mission. Like, if you shoot the first set of VI mainframes down, it should kind of get like where the VI suddenly starts losing more and more control over the drones. So like, if I go through the first one, it's the worst one because that's where most of the drones have access to. The second one, it cuts off maybe like a couple of them because it's the AI is suddenly losing more and more control since it's losing power. And then the third one is what destroys everything. I think that would have been more fun. Alright, so get back in the Mako, drive to the next one. We're done with the Luna mission as soon as we get back to the Normandy. We should hear something from... I want to say Admiral Hackett should... oh yeah, it does put him here. Okay, so that's why we kept the helmets on, that's right. Because the toxins stayed, the kinetic barrier stayed, it's just a nuisance. I can clearly see as soon as I open this. Bang, bang, bang. don't get why none of the AI are shooting me, they're just shooting my squad mates. That's really weird.
That's it.
So use the AI just trying to kill me. Hopefully they both don't die. There is a chance one of them could die from the toxins. As you can see, my character isn't suffering from it at all. I don't know why they are. Shit. This one does that. If you kill the VI, I think fast enough, that quits becoming a problem. Oh no, it puts it in the other room. Shit. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Good.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Specialization class will replace your base class and the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank. Yeah, I forgot. That's what it does. So you can pick to be a shock trooper or a commando. So that increases your damage with all weapons, improves immunity ability, improves marksman ability, improves assassination ability. Shock trooper though, it gives you health, increases damage protection, improves the immunity or barrier ability, improves the adrenaline ability. So it's basically a matter of what would you rather have. Do you think is damage more of a thing you want to deal with or deal less with, or do you want to have more fire weapons damage? Now it comes down to just basically which one do you think you want to do more. For myself, I think what I'll end up going for is Shock Trooper. I'd rather have, well, I don't know, maybe Commando. Yeah, I'll do Commando because I have a lot of upgrades for my other. Now it did say it was under squad ability, so let me double check that. No, but it does have an impact on how you're dealing with stuff, so that's right. We do actually have an extra point we can throw into any of this. I think what we're going to do is, let's see, weapons damage, we already did that. So we're going to put our point in combat armor. And then I'm going to try to get it all the way to max shield if I reach the end of the ranks. Let's see, Elenko, he's got a couple points he can spend with. That's already set all the way up. I think he should get throw all the way up. And then Garrus should have none. Good.
Bag him and tag him.
Alright, so Luna mission's done, so what will end up happening is we will go back to the Normandy once I figure out which button it takes to get back to it. And we'll see about ending the series right there, this recording session. No, not the series as a whole, but just the session. I actually want to go eat something real quick. I haven't eaten anything. I've been playing this for like 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. Well, 4 hours. I kind of want to relax a little bit and just sit back. I think I gotta press is, it's not Z, it's not C. Nah, it's that. Not you, not you. I don't really want to go through the process of trying to figure out a button to hit. Nah. No, I think I'll just get rid of a lot of this. I did try to do the enter button the one time and it did not let me just skip all this, so I literally have to go through and reduce Omnigel. Really wish this wasn't a thing, but I got no choice. Are you kidding me? That's all I got. I'm just gonna accept the rest. I can't bother to go through all that again. Let's see. Kinetic stabilizer, combat optics, plus 21% accuracy. Not too worried about that, but I can get the polonium rounds. I can switch them to something else. I think we'll go for high explosive. I don't think I'm going to be dealing with too many other things. And then for this, that is the kinetic exoskeleton. We can switch it to something else. Energized plating, combat exoskeleton, physical threshold. I think what we'll want is... There we go, that's the better one. Level 10. There we go. And which one is it? Ah, it was in. Good thing I clicked it. Oh. Alright, so let me see if I hit galaxy map if that pops up. It doesn't look like it does. It might come back up later. We'll find out. It might be as soon as I try to do anything else. So as far as I'm concerned, this is another little recording session I decided to do. So what it's going to be is this is going to consist of the dialogue after Vermeer up until Pinnacle Station and then the Luna mission. So again, if you guys have been enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I might just have like a little bit of a lunch. I have some leftover food from yesterday that I can just go ahead and just eat real quick. I might come back to do I might do the asteroid mission. The other choice I have is I could do both Garrus and Rex's missions and do them separate. And then if I have any leftover time, I probably could just go ahead and record the Falling Skies DLC. And then all that would be left is Novaria. Then we got to go and deal with finding Ilos. So that's pretty much about it. There isn't too much left really to this game. It's just there's a couple missions I want to do just to get them out of the way because it does progress the story a little bit. When we go back to the Citadel, I'm going to have to go find a reporter necessarily so I can hand her an OSD disk so that was coming from I think his name was Fist, whatever his name was, I don't remember. Basically the guy we eventually beat in the beginning of the game when we were on the Citadel. So we're going to get back into that. So again, do those 3 things if you guys have been enjoying it. And of course, have a very wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for watching these videos, guys. Thank you.